My name is Case Silva. I'm the founder of Range Home Buyers. I have done hundreds of millions of dollars in transactions as an agent and a principal buying property here in San Diego County. I'm here with my newest team member, Ben. It's a property we just started the renovation on 2 days ago. I purchased it off the MLS. I knew it was mispriced because I've done multiple projects in this community. We struck right away and we got it within about 15 minutes of it going live on the market. We are going through, and because it was mispriced, I'm cleaning it out, painting the exterior, putting new landscaping in the front and the back, and then we're gonna try to put it back on the market and see if we're able to sell it as is, let the new homeowner come in and put their own final touches on it. If it doesn't sell in the first 2 weeks, then we'll go in, finish the full renovation on the inside, and relist it in about 60 days. So Ben, let's go inside, and I'm just gonna kind of take you through what my thought process was when I purchased it and why I bought it.
Let's do it.
Has all new windows, or newer windows I should say, so we're not gonna mess with that. The exterior is in pretty good condition. It needs some new wood up on top on the fascia, so that would get replaced. But besides that, it's pretty solid. The big thing in this community is you have a lot of houses where it's all 8.5-foot ceilings. The big thing I noticed right when I saw the photos were the vaulted ceilings. It makes the house feel a lot bigger, and people love vaulted ceilings. It gives a lot more volume to the house. If we do the renovation, we're gonna open up this wall right here and open up the kitchen completely because you have a living room over there and a living room right here. So then you'll have both sides, it will have that open floor plan feel.
Massive.
Then up here, this is the money shot, and this is what really got me excited about the property. Our views are everything, especially up here. There's not a ton of homes that have a view, and the ones that do have a view always go for a good amount of money. So the primary up here has a phenomenal view.
I don't know, Cade, you might want to keep this.
I know, right?
Paper.
A little stylish, bring it back in.
Yeah.
So the view's massive. You have all of Encinitas right here. Like, it's crazy. The reason I'm gonna try to sell it as is, because people will pay for that view.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Not only do you have a view, all this is open space right here. Nothing can ever be built down there. It's all just protected space. So you have no neighbors behind you, and then you have a really good lot right here. We're clearing all this out and we put sod down, and then we're gonna put mulch all the way around too because it's a family community. So right now, it was older people that lived here who I bought it from. They didn't really care. So I'm trying to maximize it for a family to get them excited when they come take a look at it.
Even this has vaulted ceilings too. This is sweet.
It's huge, so it doesn't feel super low. I did a house probably a little over a year ago here. It was all 8.5-foot ceilings. There's nothing we can do about it. Still sold for a good price, but it won't be like this.
Yeah, no, this is special.
So in here, we'll rearrange, if we do the remodel, we'll rearrange this. You have a lot of wasted space, so we'll do a small walk-in closet, take this closet from back here, make that all bathroom space. All this will get worked around. We might even bring it out a little bit to where you have a full walk-in closet with the vanities.
Very cool.
Yeah, awesome. The second thing over here is you have the full bath right here, 2 additional bedrooms. These would probably be kids' rooms, so they're not the biggest, but they'll work.
Yeah.
And you also have the park across the street. So you have tennis courts, you have parking, you have walking trails, and the pool. So for a family,
this is perfect.
Spot on.
Yeah, absolutely.
The big thing too with this community was family oriented. So just keeping all that in mind when I was doing the acquisition, it checked off a lot of boxes. Another decent sized room, and then we have a full bath in here. So here we'll do, if we do the remodel, tub, towel all the way up. It's a good family home.
Yeah, this is perfect.
The big thing for me was the vaulted ceilings, the view, and just the location here with the park across the street.
Wow.
The house feels a lot bigger than 2,000 square feet because of the vaulted ceilings.
Yeah, it does actually. It has a pretty good flow to it as well. I like that.
Exactly. And once we open up this wall right here, then it's going to be all the way through, you'll see.
Nice.
This is a smaller living area. Since it's a kid home, it could work, have one TV over there, another TV right here.
Totally.
What we would do if we do the remodel is I'd probably close off this window right here, move the refrigerator in this corner, because you have a slider right there and a window right here. You have plenty of natural light coming in, and make this a bigger kitchen. And then right here, you have the countertop, waterfall edges going into that room. Probably keep the range, we'll see. Another big thing when it comes to family neighborhoods is the full bedroom and bath downstairs, because we have a lot of multi-generational living. So you actually have a really good sized bedroom down here with a full bathroom. So if the mother or father's moving in with their children, this is ideal. And a lot of people won't buy a home right now if it doesn't have a full bedroom and bath downstairs.
It's already got
because they need it, or they're planning for it. They're like, hey, we have kids, but our parents are getting older. One day, if dad dies, we're gonna have to move mom in with us, or if mom dies, dad's gonna have to move in with us. So even if they're not ready for it in this exact moment, they're planning for it, and this is super important. And then back here, this is super awesome, is having not only this view, it's a pretty decent sized yard. It's nothing massive, but it works. Once you put the grass in and then you put the trees and flowers all the way around, it's really gonna make the whole area pop. We'll clean this off. This is fine. A lot of times we'll tear it up if there's a bunch of cracks in it and put pavers down, but it's not needed.
Pretty solid, just a nice power wash.
Power wash, it's crazy what a power wash does, but cleaning all this up is gonna be key, and it's really gonna open up the whole space once it's all open.
So, Cade, what about this deal did you like so much? Like what jumped out?
The price. The price was a big thing, is because I write on almost every fixer in this area, and I've done several, I knew it was a really good deal if I was able to get it at that price. The price was the biggest factor for me. In my opinion, it was mispriced. Second thing was location with the view. You have a really good view. You have a flat, usable lot. The full bedroom downstairs, being in a family neighborhood, it's essential that you have that. So that just added the buyer pool, it grew. And I knew that as soon as I saw those downstairs, and the vaulted ceilings. Having the vaulted ceilings, you feel like the house is a lot bigger than what it is. And with buyers being so picky right now, just that extra volume makes a big difference. Like, it sounds like it's not that big of a deal, but it is a big deal when people walk in, and that first feeling they feel when they walk in, like, wow, there's a ton of natural light. The ceilings are expansive. Even in the primary bedroom upstairs, you don't have a flat ceiling. It's all pitched.
Yeah.
So that makes massive difference when people come in and like they get excited and they're like, okay, we can make this our home. Whether I do the renovation or not, they're still going to have that feeling. They're like, wow, we can turn the space, look what we can do with the space. Or when they walk in and be like, wow, the space is already done, it's ready to go. So it doesn't matter either way.
So this deal came from on market, and like when something like this comes up, like typically how fast are you having to move?
It really depends. Like on this one, I caught it, like I think it was in the first 5 minutes that it was listed. I called the agent right away, let her represent me on the purchase, and we locked it up 2 or 3 hours after it was listed. I knew because of the price, like we had to lock that in right away because of the price. I'm like, this thing's gonna get 10 offers, and it did. Even after it went in escrow, the offers kept coming in. So it was all speed on that one. Sometimes so if it's not mispriced and they've priced it too high, it's a waiting game. You got to let it sit for 30, 60, 90 days and then come in. Because I know in this community, for something this size, I have to buy it at 1.4 or less.
Yeah.
I know that's what I have to buy it at. Maybe a little bit higher, 1.450, but I want to be at that 1.4 number. So if they're at 1.6, I just got to wait, and then I submit my offer, and they tell me kick rocks, and then you submit it again, and then you submit it again. Next thing you know, you're in escrow at 1.425 after doing that for 2 or 3 times in a row. Sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. It's all a numbers game, but it's just knowing, like I always go back, you need to know specific areas and know specific pockets to where when a deal comes up, you know it's a deal. And anything in it, like I have a safe search in here, so I know anytime something pops up at a certain number, it's like, okay, let's see what we can do to get it done.
Nice.
And a lot of agents ask, like, when's the right time to submit a deal? Do you have to wait till it's on the market 30 or 60 days? And my answer is it's deal dependent. On a deal like this where it's mispriced, you have to do it immediately. Otherwise, it's gonna get a bunch of offers and it's gonna go up. If it's overpriced, you kind of don't want to be the first offer. You want them to get worn down. So if I know, like this house, for example, if it was listed at 1.750, I'd let it sit and I'd let it sit and I'd let them do a price reduction, and then they're going to go in and out of escrow, probably with the wholesalers. And then after that happens a couple times, that's when you go in and they're like, okay, we really need to get it sold. So if it's overpriced, wait a little bit. You don't want to be the first one, and it's all timing. If it's mispriced from like it's too low, it's all speed to lead. It's like as fast as you can get that in.
Totally.
And usually in those type of situations, you go to the listing agent directly and let them write the offer. If it's been sitting for a long time, we write the offer, don't take a commission to get the lower price.